Apologies to
announcements. 1 year anniversary party tomorrow. Picnic, Hyde Park. In the evening, there is drinks and regrettably karaoke. We have subscribed to YouTube and Twitch. You can subscribe to Twitch with Amazon Prime for free, so do that. We have lots of exciting shows coming down the pipeline, which is why you want to be subscribed. We have opened up our GM's Academy. There is an early bird special. If you are a member, you get a discount, and if you're a guild artisan, you get it for free. The first session is on how to run in Roll20. If you are an aspiring GM, sign up to it. Right, announcements over.
Cool, just checking. Yeah, definitely unmuted that time.
Good. Well done. Yeah. Quickfire announcements over. Recap. Last time.
Yes.
The group decided to head back and follow Kez to the cultist camp. Investigating the camp, you found a strange stone with a rune on it that none of you recognized. Marina, identifying this, discovered it to be something known as a Keystone, a strange artifact that seemed to allow the user access to a plane of existence known as the Infinite Maze. That the cult seemingly used, possibly to move from place to place, though you're not quite sure. After a lengthy discussion, you guys elected not to use the stone and continued to travel east towards the mining town of Coleton. Along the way, you discovered that Kez seemed to have some kind of strange connection to the stone. He was having weird visions of a plane that nobody recognized, and it was through magical means, through Marina using her detect thoughts and discussions, it was deduced that this plane was probably the Infinite Maze, in case there's some connection to that realm. There was some more debate about whether you should use the Infinite Stone or not, and deciding that this was a place where the cult possibly come from, and those strange creatures that you thought might be denizens of this plane. So you kind of thought it's safer just not to use it until you know more about it.
Until we have more info.
You arrived at Coleton and made your way to the Merchant's Rest Inn, where over a drink and some food, you began to make your plans on how to uncover the cult activity that you know is going on within the walls of the city. We pick back up the day after you have arrived. What would the group like to do?
So it's the following morning?
Yeah, it's the following morning after you have arrived. You stayed the night at the Merchant's Rest. They had rooms available for you, and after you guys, I think you decided that you would, half of you would find out where the lord of the city was staying, and the other half would try to uncover maybe where this warehouse is, and then meet up.
Right, last time you found a warehouse, you nearly destroyed the entire city. So, do you want to go looking for a lord?
You never let me have any fun. Sure, why not? At least I can murder him.
That's true. Yeah.
But maybe discreetly so that you don't get arrested?
Yeah. Make it supple.
Wait, what's going on? I was pretty drunk last night.
So, we know that the cultist lair is somewhere in the city in a warehouse, and we also know one of the lords of the city is part of the cult. So, we kind of have two targets that we're going to go for. One is the lord, and one is the warehouse.
Yep.
Cool. So who am I beating up?
Well,
possibly several if it's the warehouse.
Yeah, I feel like maybe feel like maybe our discreeter people should go for the Lord.
And that's me in what capacity?
I think you going after the Lord rather than the warehouse is more self-preservation on our part.
Fair enough. I can be subtle. I'll work on it.
Yeah.
I've never used discretion to describe any of us particularly.
No, subtlety is something we aren't fantastic with, but I'd say I was thinking maybe Marisk, Kez, and Frey go for the Lord, and then maybe me, Hubert, and John would go for the warehouse.
Hubert, good with sneaking up on warehouse.
You are good with sneaking, Hubert.
Worryingly so, yes.
I'm happy with whatever. Just point me in the right direction and I'll do my job.
All right.
Yeah. Also, though, I wanted to just apologize to everyone for yesterday with the... I know I was being a bit confrontational about our plans. I've got two modes, research and magic. I'm not good at doing stuff on the fly or depending on myself in any way. So I have a tendency to find a plan that involves either research or magic, no matter how convoluted that might end up being. And you guys were right. Like, the simplest explanation, the simplest plan really is that we just go and find this person in this place.
Let's do what we came here for.
Yeah.
Hubert will like pat Marina on the head, say, Hubert, no, Marina like big word. It's okay.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah, I use a lot of big words. I'm gonna try and do better on that. I just like to feel useful.
Right. Plan then. We got a name, haven't we? What's the Lord we're looking for?
This is not
Lord Bearer or something like that.
This is not the Lord you are looking for.
The Lord you are looking for is Francis Vera.
I was right for once.
Lord Vera. Excellent. Well, I'm going to finish this breakfast and let's get a crack on.
Okay. So, those of you who are going to find the Lord's Manor, please roll investigation checks for me. I believe that is Marisk,
Hey, that's
Free, and Kez will go along with you.
24.
10, 13.
Kez is going to roll really good today, guys. Yeah. So, Marisk, what did you get?
13.
13 and Free?
24.
Whoa.
Okay. It takes you three maybe an hour or so to find the Lord's Manor. The city's a bit of a chaotic has a bit of a chaotic layout. It doesn't really seem to have one almost. It looks like it's kind of grown organically out from the base of the mountain. Though there are a few standout features. You recognize a sort of a very heavily guarded, well-built building that looks to be Coleton Schools of Justice. You see a small stone, almost like cave-like structure that looks to be the house of the family, the religious structure. And there is a building that is probably the nicest building you guys have seen in this city. It's a squat 3-story building made mostly of dark, smooth stone. It has a 10-foot high fence that surrounds it. There looks to be a large, fairly large garden space at the rear of the house. You see several guards posted around it at regular intervals. And you reckon this is probably the house of Lord Francis Vera.
Subtlety isn't his strong point then. Lovely looking place.
Yeah. A, I want that house. B, how the hell do we get into that house?
Kez, do you have disguised self? Any method of...
Kez will have a look to see if he does have disguise self.
I
Kez-
polymorph.
Kez
That
does
must be
not.
useful.
Kez does not have disguise self.
You can polymorph, you say?
I can polymorph.
How does that work? Look like anyone? Have to be a creature?
I can turn into a beast, I think, but I can turn into a really small one that can slip through unnoticed, maybe.
Is there a gatehouse with guards posted at it?
Yeah, right. So there's at the front gate there are 4 guards, kind of posted at it. Sort of 2 at the main gate and then 2 at the front door after a short little drive, and then there seem to be guards posted at the corners of the fence, and then with 2 on sort of opposite patrols. And it's weird. You look at these guards, and something about them strikes a little strange with you. They're not dressed in the typical blue and white regalia of City Watch. They all wear these kind of quite well-made, dark green, sort of dark green padded tunics with dark green breastplates over them. They don't look like typical City Watch.
Well, I'm going to try the direct approach. I walk straight up to the guard posted at the gate. Good day. We have news from the front. We're just waiting for confirmation for the war efforts. And would there be a convenient time to see Lord Vera today? Is he around? We have a message from the Queen.
He kind of looks at you up and down and he goes, Lord Vera isn't receiving visitors today. Do you have a prior appointment or any way of verifying your claim that you come from the front?
No, I said we have a message from the Queen, and the message is regarding war efforts. Yes, I can get proof. We have a royal seal. It'd be good to see them today. I think the news is quite important. It's something he needs to hear.
He kind of half smiles. He goes, tell you what, you come back with your royal seal and I'll make sure you get in front of Lord Vera immediately.
So he is in then?
Kind of looks behind you and goes, yes, he's in.
Excellent. We'll be back in due course. I'll walk off.
Okay, he kind of leans back on his spear, kind of smiles like, that was easy.
Well, confirmed he's in. Now, what we do about it? I think I like your polymorph idea, but it would be you going solo because I ain't getting in there.
Well, I was thinking, I don't know, if I could get in and cause a distraction, maybe you and Kaz can slip through. Of course, fire. Who do you think you're talking to? Now I'm suddenly going to have a change of heart and start drowning them.
Whatever works. Cultists, all the same.
They're dead.
Yeah. I think a little smoke and flame distraction.
Excellent.
Okay.
Right, which bit am I setting on fire?
Well, if he's in the posh bit, let's set fire to the posh bit. Maybe not in broad daylight, unless you can get in there and get out without being seen.
I cannot guarantee that.
Hmm.
You know me, you know all of us. None of us are good at stealth.
No. I'm thinking, can you can only cast polymorph and can't cast fireball in a polymorph state.
No, I cannot.
Could you polymorph, return to yourself, set something on fire and polymorph and then leave again? Have you got enough ability to do that?
No, I can only do it once.
Okay.
Trying to remember what the sorcery point conversion is, but would you have enough to like regain that 4th level spell slot?
What is the conversion?
Well,
I actually could. Yeah, I actually could. I forgot that was a thing.
two choices. We either figure out a way to do it in daylight, or we come back tonight and do it under cover of darkness. Now we've established that he's present. And then we go and help the other guys with the warehouse issue.
What are you guys doing? Is free polymorphing and trying to go in, or are you going to help the other guys and coming back in darkness?
I say we come back when it's dark. That worked last time.
Yep. Right.
Okay.
So
you guys head off to find your compatriots. The other half of the party, you're looking for the warehouse.
Yeah.
Is that okay? Can you all make me investigation checks?
Yeah, John got a nat 20
For a
investigation.
yeah. No. So total plus your investigation, what?
My investigation is 0.
Okay, so you got 20.
Yeah.
Marina got a 22.
22. And Hubert?
Hubert got 15, even though he's got -2 in investigation. So
Wow.
he's on it.
We all know where we're going. Nice.
You guys head further up the town towards the mountain itself. As you kind of pass from the nicer district to the sort of grimier miners' town part of Coleton, you start passing more and more warehouses. So you eventually arrive at that's all that there is. There is just rows and rows of neatly packed together warehouses. Some big, some small. And you see various people walking in and out. Some have their doors flown open and you can see inside, and you see rows of storage crates. Some look locked and tight shut. You're not really sure what you're looking for. The note that you picked up said a warehouse within the walls.
Yeah.
And you kind of, I mean, you found the warehouse district, no problem.
Okay. So we know, like, on cultists that we've seen in the past, like in underground in like the underground hideout that we found. Did those cultists have any kind of like unifying insignia, or like medallions or anything like that?
They did. Normally, the cultists you've all found have all had either sewn somewhere on their cloaks or their persons, or by wearing a medallion with the 8-pointed star.
Cool.
That familiar insignia.
So as we're investigating around the warehouse district, Marina will cast Locate Object and focus on that that kind of medallion that we've seen before, and see if she can detect anything similar to that nearby within 1,000 feet.
Okay. Hold on. Let me just do some quick mental arithmetic.
And she can sustain that for 10 minutes as they're kind of like walking around, so...
Okay.
And sorry about all of the clacking noises, people who are watching. I had my dinner very late, and so I'm doing my test roll on all my dice now.
Okay. Detect object. That can go through solid walls, can't it?
It can go through anything except like a lead casing.
Cool. As you are walking along, the closer you get, as you're about maybe, it looks as though you're maybe 100 feet or so from the base of the mountain, and where you start to see stairs climbing up to various mine shafts. You see a bright ping buried deep in the mountain itself. Maybe 300 or so feet inside the mountain.
So 300 or so feet inside the mountain.
Yeah.
As I... Okay. So I'm there with John and Hubert.
Yeah.
It looks like... Okay, it looks like one of these warehouses probably has a passageway that leads into the mountain.
Alright.
Because
So...
I'm detecting that cultist symbol inside the mountain.
So what, we just look for a warehouse with a bunch of cultists, or do we go up to the staff and go, hey, you harboring any cultists recently, or what's the plan here? What are we doing?
I don't know.
You always know. You always have a plan. You're the smart one.
Give me a moment. So it's inside the mountain. No, that feels like a really bad idea. Not going to do that one. I don't know. I don't like any of these warehouses could potentially just have a tunnel going into the mountain. Like,
Hang on. I've got a thought. Do we know the name of the cultists do we know the name of their group, or?
The Children of Four.
Children of Four. Right, okay. What if we went to every single warehouse we could find, and if there are people outside of it, I go up to them and say, Or I bring a message from the head of the Children of Four or whatever. If they look at me like I'm a lunatic, then it's probably not that. But if they look at me like they know what I'm talking about, that'll be our warehouse and that'll be where the passage is.
Right,
Or
but if
information leading to it.
But then if they get suspicious, they might just try and kill you on the spot.
What's suspicious about me, Marina? Look at me. I'm the most least suspicious person here.
I mean, I don't know. I don't have any other ideas. I don't know.
They get a bit leery. You'll be close by, and we can deal with them as it is. And then at least we'll know it's the right warehouse.
Yeah.
As soon as we locate the right warehouse, we can either find the others and get them to help us or mark it out. But we just need to find out where the warehouse is. We find out where the warehouse is, we can go from there.
Well, okay. I'm gonna quick cast sending and send a message to Marisk and just go. Not sure how you guys are getting on. We're in the warehouse district. Cultist Lair is inside the mountain. Don't know which warehouse leads there.
Voices in my head still freak me out. We know that the Lord is in the residence. We're going back tonight to finish the job.
I'll send another message.
Okay.
And say, I have an idea. Where is the residence and what's the address? We'll come meet you.
Okay. Give him the address.
Okay.
I say, okay, I have an idea. We should go and meet with the others and discuss, but and basically just let them know. But basically what I'm thinking is this Lord is connected to the cult, so he must be aware of like what the operation is that's going on here in the district. So if we send a fake message to him from the cultists saying there's been an emergency at the warehouse and they need his attention immediately, and then we follow him there.
That works.
Bait and follow.
Oh.
Yep. Sounds
So
good to me.
you guys kind of meet kind of halfway as you're both now trying to meet up with each other at the same spot. So it's that awkward kind of like, oh no, okay, cool. And Marisk and Free and Kez lead the rest of the party back to the Lord's Manor.
Yeah. So that's my thought. I can potentially make a note, I think, that would be convincing. Then we can basically have it delivered to him. And then, yeah, we just follow him down to wherever this warehouse is, and then at least we know we've got the right warehouse.
Kill two birds with one stone.
Yeah. The only thing will be because obviously there won't be an issue down at the warehouse. So, obviously once he gets down there, suspicion will be on and we'll have to move quickly.
That's fine.
But
How was your stealth, big fella?
What?
How
Was?
how was your stealth? Were you
Hubert no needs stealth. Warehouses not see Hubert.
that's good. Right. Hopefully the same tonight. Won't see us coming.
so let's go find somewhere to sit down so I can write this letter, and then we can basically have maybe John can hand deliver it, because I'm guessing one of you guys might recognize one of you two.
Yep.
So
Yep. I spoke directly to the guards. I expect my face is fairly distinct.
Yeah. So maybe if John goes to deliver it, then just kind of hand delivers this letter, and then we wait until he leaves and we follow him. Cool. So wherever we end up sitting, Marina will sit down, take out a piece of paper and her pen, and she'll write just an ordinary letter that try and make it look fairly official.
Okay.
And then over that, she will do a ritual casting of illusory script and write a secret message which only Lord Vera can read in the illusory script.
Okay.
Which states that there is trouble at the warehouse and we need your assistance immediately.
Okay, I'm going to have you roll
Cool.
a deception check.
Oh, good.
Because you're trying to write it in such a way to where you can, you're essentially lying to Lord Vera just through a medium.
Okay, that's fair. This is not a good skill for me, but let's do this.
No good portents today.
Nope. A 9 and a 2. So
Maybe when he reads it, he gets a 2.
I need to be able to see him for that to work. Okay, come on. Let's do this. No. That's a 2.
That's a 2.
Oh, we're so screwed.
Okay.
That's a 2 on the deception check.
I mean, to you, it's as convincing as you can make it. But you write the letter.
Okay. I've done it. I don't. Oh, I hope this works. Okay.
Do we have a plan B in case it doesn't?
I mean, plan B is we could break into his house and beat the shit out of him until he gives us the information we want.
Our idea was set his house on fire, but
Well, there might be something. There might be useful information. Breaking into the house is not a terrible plan B.
it's what we did. It's what we did the last time.
Yeah, it worked pretty well last time, except
Exactly.
Hubert got captured. But
yes.
apart from
Hubert no want to spend night in pit.
No, we don't want you. We don't want you to spend a night in a pit, mate.
We don't want you either to do that. We
send a note in with Jack and send 2 people in behind him, invisible. Get 3 of us in there in front of him.
They might not let him in. They didn't let you in, and you had a royal seal.
Hubert
didn't
think
present the royal seal.
No.
Hubert think
Yes,
Hubert think they seem to know what we know us.
Yeah, the guards were really shifty, like almost private security or something. Probably cult members.
Yeah, they certainly weren't the usual.
If we say directly we're giving him a letter from the Children of Four, do we think that will work? Like, no pretenses.
You don't have to worry about
You've
that.
you've written the letter. Are you giving it to John and sending him in, or are you hanging back and waiting until night and trying to sneak in? What are you doing?
Give him the letter, and Plan B will be breaking into his house.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we're doing that, I'd like to ask at least to wait long enough to have a short rest, because I've already used like 2 high-level spell slots.
Probably only.
So you're waiting an hour and then sending John in. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll allow that. Yeah, I'll allow that.
Thanks.
You guys wait an hour. Observe the house. Nothing really changes. Yeah, the guards definitely don't look like they're city watch from your hour watch. They look better equipped. Yeah, and they're just keeping an eye out on everyone. But your hour goes by. You hand John the letter. John?
Yeah.
Yes, I walk up to the gate to see if I can deliver the letter.
Okay. You approach the gate, and the guard at the gate kind of holds up his hand and goes, "Sorry, Lord's private residence. Nobody in."
Well, that's very convenient for me because I'm actually looking for the Lord himself. I bring a letter. It's very important. I must deliver it to him.
Hand it here, sir, and we'll make sure the Lord receives it.
Yeah, I guess so. Yes, yeah. Yes, he must absolutely see it. His eyes only. I was given strict instructions that he must be the one to see it. Top secret.
Right. And the guard kind of takes the letter from you, looks at it, sighs, and kind of turns and goes to heading.
You have a nice day now.
Another guard replaces him at the front gate and kind of just scowls at you.
To be a dick about it. I walk off.
Okay.
Just trying to be polite. I go back to my group and go, he got the letter. Or he should get the letter. I gave it to the guard.
That's good. I might have a plan B that doesn't involve breaking in, and then we have that as maybe plan C, where I basically just try and read the mind of one of these guards and see if we can get the information out of their brains.
Yeah, these guards are proper miserable. Like, I wish one of them, I wish them have a nice day, and he sort of scowled at me. I'm like, what a dick thing to do.
Well, they're probably cultists and probably not of the sunniest disposition at the best of times.
Yeah, but even still, it's just have a nice day. I'm merely asking them if they, telling them to have a nice day.
Maybe your cheery demeanor doesn't wash with someone that's got such a mundane job.
Maybe right there. Anyway, the letter's been delivered. It should be delivered to him. I made that very, very specific.
About 15 minutes, John, after the guard delivered or entered the house, you see him walk out again, and he is followed by quite a tall fellow, sort of stark white hair, and a bit of a salt and pepper beard, wearing very fine clothes. And the man following the guard looks to be very annoyed with something. And he points to sort of some of the other guards and exchanges a few words. before he and two of the other guards walk off in a direction. They seem to head towards the warehouse district.
We're like following at a distance.
Okay. Can everybody make stealth rolls for me? As I'm guessing you don't want to be seen.
Definitely not.
Oh, that's not terrible.
No, that's not 17.
17.
17 as well.
17.
Marina's going to go invisible for this.
Okay.
Yeah.
12.
12.
With advantage.
Yep, 14 minus 2.
15 for Hubert.
19.
19. Okay. You guys are uncharacteristically stealthy.
Especially with all that armor floating about.
Yeah, especially with how some of you guys are dressed. But you follow him and his two guards to kind of through the warehouse district. And you notice as the Lord's kind of passing people, some instinctively step out of the way. Others get shoved out of the way by the guards, but the Lord he's not looking at anybody. He's just kind of like eyes forward, moving with purpose. And eventually he reaches a warehouse that's set right against the mountain itself. It's kind of a small, unassuming little warehouse, and he seems to rap his knuckles on the warehouse door, and is letting.
Okay. Guess this is the place. Are there guards outside the warehouse?
No, the guards turn and start walking back towards the house.
Cool. Once the guards have gone like out of sight, I think Marina wants to just kind of walk up, not to the door, but maybe like round the side on one of the walls.
Okay.
Place her little mirror against the wall and cast through seeing.
Okay. I will place you on the map.
Oh, we have a map.
We do have a map.
Map.
Well,
Nothing good ever comes from having a map.
I better make sure we're on the map page then.
Better log into Roll20.
What you guys, or what Marina sees as she peers into the warehouse, is a rather unassuming warehouse. There are a few people standing at various crates and boxes that look like they're sorting a few things out, maybe guarding it. There looks to be a door in this far wall, which is the wall that leads onto the mountain. Standing in the middle of the room is a creature unlike anything you've ever seen before. Tall, menacing, crimson red skin that kind of goes to gold almost as it reaches sort of like the hands and the fingertips. Huge horns coming out of his head. He's wielding an enormous sword, almost as tall as it is. And it just seems to be it's wearing almost nothing apart from like a bronze almost like belt, though it doesn't look to have any buckles or anything, and just some like very, very simple bronze leg armor and like a bronze tunic's not the right word, but it is just like a bit of cloth kind of like covering his lower half.
It's like a loincloth kind of.
Yeah, like a loincloth, though it looks to be metallic. And every time he breathes, steam seems to come out. And he's just watching. And as his gaze kind of he just seems to be surveying the warehouse. Lord Vera's nowhere to be seen.
Okay. I can turn.
There
is something.
Is this the place?
Definitely the place. Something really freaky in there. I don't know what that thing is. Lord Vera isn't inside, so he must have gone into the mountain already. They are going to be clued in pretty quickly that something is wrong, because whether or not he believes the letter I wrote him, it's going to be very apparent that they didn't send it when he starts talking to them. So honestly, I think we just charge in. And I know that sounds really weird for me, but
let's go.
Yeah, basically, it's only a matter of time before they realize that something's up, and then they might just try and get out. So, yeah.
Well, if we charge in, can I kick the door, please? Can I kick the door? I want to kick the door.
Sure.
You can kick the door, and Frey, you can light this fucker up.
Yes!
All right.
I'm so in.
All right.
Hubert, you all right? You ready to go? There's going to be a fight.
I think we're...
Hubert, protect you.
Yeah, I know. I trust you, Hubert. Okay, John, just let me know when you're ready to go, and I'm gonna, and I'll hit you with the fast thing.
Okay. All right.
This is just very quickly out of character. So is the idea that John's going to kick down the door and Frey is going to just fireball the whole place?
I think so.
Okay. I just want to know that before, like, John kicks down the door and Hubert runs in, and then Frey firebolts the place.
Like that hideous scene in Band of Brothers where someone throws a grenade and then runs in after it.
Yeah. I remember that episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it was grim.
Okay.
Grim scene.
So, John.
Yes.
You're going to try to kick down the doors, which
Yes,
are...
I'm gonna.
Okay. No. You can try and kick down the heavy warehouse doors.
Okay.
Roll me just a straight strength check.
Straight strength check.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Why does that scare me a little bit?
Hang on.
Yeah.
That's a 23.
Jesus.
Just like as soon as John is getting ready to kick those doors down, Marina is just planting a hand on him and hasting him.
Okay. John, you kind of step back a bit, take a deep breath, and Sparta kick these doors in. There is a crash of splintering wood as the lock is blown open. The doors swing wide, and everybody, including the creature, turns and looks in your direction. And I need everybody to roll initiative.
Hell yes.
Hang on, as I kick in the door and it swings open, John's gonna stand there and say, "Yo, arseholes, you're fucked now."
Those are confident words. I'm glad you have them.
Oh no.
Ever the optimist?
I don't know why I have advantage on initiative.
It's a barbarian thing.
Yeah.
It's a barbarian thing.
Ooh, music.
For me.
Wait, we have
John rolled a 15 on. Hang on, sorry, a 16 on his initiative.
Marina rolled quite well. I've got a 15.
Sorry, John rolled a 16.
A 16, yes.
Marina rolled a
15.
15. Okay.
17 minus 2.
Hubert
19.
19. Ooh.
Oh no,
Maris?
you're gonna have to hold Hubert back. If you're
Maris,
fireballing.
18.
18. Frey
17. No wait, actually 18 as well. Sorry, I can't add.
18. Okay. Who has the highest dex out of Frey and Marisk?
I've got 16 dex.
About 12.
So Marisk will go first out of the two of you. Okay. Hold on. I just need to get the. Oh, that's quite a good character sheet.
Those who are watching on the Twitch, just let me know if the music's too loud or too quiet, and I'll do my best to adjust.
Oh, I forget we have music.
Yeah, we have music.
The comment about the cheerful people, yes.
Cool. So, right, as I just write down all of the initiatives. A lot of initiatives, hold on. Cool. So first up is the big scary thing in the middle of the room.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. What's he going to do? Yep. With what's the distance? Oh, just.
I'll work out a good way to frame this. It's a bit.
Yeah,
Snips
he's
the
going
back
to.
of the mo.
He's going to move forward 15 feet before he will bonus action teleport
Oh, God.
Oh, crap.
Okay.
to there. At which point he will take his 3 attacks on Hubert, Kez, and Marina.
Wait, Hubert?
Not Hubert, Marisk, Kez, and Marina.
Okay.
First one against Maris. That is a. That is a 28.
I would hit.
The fuck?
Okay.
So that is. Yes. Ooh. That's 16 points of slashing damage.
Oh.
Next will be against Kez. That is an 18, which hits Kez. That is considerably less damage. That's only 7 points. And finally against Marina, which is a unnatural 20.
Yeah.
For 15 points of slashing damage.
Ow.
And that's its go. Next up is Hubert.
So this thing like just attacked Kez.
And Marisk and Marina. Yes.
Okay, Hubert is going to come here. And I'm flanking him.
You are, yes, so you will get advantage on your attack.
Yeah, I'm just gonna as he's attacked my family, I am running like screaming, "Ah!" and
Okay.
I'm going to go full great axe on him.
Cool. Your great axe, it's not magical, is it?
It is not.
Okay.
But I did get a natural 20.
Ooh,
So
28, that does hit him, yes.
okay.
I don't like the sound of any of this.
Nope, me either.
And is that double damage? But
Yeah,
actually half damage.
It's a natural 20, so
Yeah.
you double the dice, but is there any... Oh, Fergus is frozen.
Frozen.
Oh no.
You're a half orc and a barbarian, so I'm pretty sure you get like that brutal critical thing where you get to add an extra dice.
Let me double check. Yeah, I get to.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not raging yet.
You're muted, Fergus.
Stupid internet problems. Sorry.
It's all right.
Yeah, no, you do get another attack.
Yeah, so you have
So-
savage attack as a half orc.
Yes.
So when you get a critical, you get to add an extra damage dice to your critical.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. So basically, you're rolling 3d12 for your criticals.
Well,
Ooh.
they were all 13.
So that's an extra 13 points of damage. Nice.
So, yeah, so 26,
Cool.
39.
39 points of damage in one hit.
Yep, he took it.
And
And
then
he's just smiling.
and I get an extra attack, right?
Yep.
Okay.
You do, yes.
And I'm still at advantage. The first one was 26.
He's going to... Yeah, he's going to parry that hit.
Okay.
What does he roll to parry that?
Nope. He just adds 5 to his AC.
I'm just gonna roll the second one. Okay, yeah, 26. So I hit.
Hold on. No, right. So you did one attack. How many
Yeah.
attacks do you get?
2.
2, but with advantage.
Oh, with advantage.
Yes.
Okay. So the 26. Yeah, no, that would still hit.
Okay, and so this is just single damage.
7. He takes 7 points of slashing damage. Nice. That is Hubert, I believe that is.
Is there any wisdom thing that needs to happen?
Yes, I do need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
9.
9.
Yeah.
You are fine.
Ooh. Okay.
Though, as you're now close to this thing, he reeks of blood and gore, and not just because you've cut him open with some serious wounds, but it just seems to be a natural odor with this thing that he just reeks of battle, and yeah, he is not pleasant to be around. Marisk, you're next.
I've had my sword at the ready, so I'll run my finger down the blade and take my I'll take the crimson right on my scimitar, which is silvered,
Mm-hmm.
and pray that it was worthwhile spending the money to get it done. As I take a swing up at him. So I get advantage because he's flanked.
Yes, you do.
15 was the highest I got.
15 misses.
So then my second swing would also miss.
As he just like docks and dives out of your way, and he just seems to stand there going, just laughing.
Anyone keep this thing still? I'll get out of the
Okay, Maris, that is your turn. Free.
Yeah, these things are annoyingly spaced.
They are. It's almost as if.
It's almost as if this was deliberate just to fuck with me. Okay,
No.
I am gonna cast Mirror Image because I'm scared.
Okay. You are mirror imaged.
And then use a sorcery point to cast Firebolt as a bonus action
Okay.
at the big scary thing.
At the big scary thing. Okay. Okay. Roll to hit it.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well, that's not good. That's a 12.
A 12 misses, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. It is now the turn of the guards. And they are all going to start moving towards you guys. But trying to stay somewhat space.
Can they not?
These ones are actually going to start moving towards the door. Kind of like protect it almost. They're going to move there, they're going to move there. Do they have any ranged? No, they don't. Cool. That's their go. They're just moving. John.
Yes.
It is your turn.
Yeah. Did Marina cast haste on me before I kicked the doors in?
Yes.
Yes. So
Okay.
you are hasted.
Yeah.
Right.
So you get
Okay.
your
So.
extra action, and then you get your
Yeah.
+2 to AC and all that. Good
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna say, do you need me here, or should I go inside and try and deal with this lot?
Big guy's probably priority.
Haste.
Okay. Right then. Well, with that in mind, John's gonna take a fair few swings at this guy then.
Okay. How many? Roll for your first attack.
Okay, that is a 17.
He's going to parry. Hold on. Is he?
Is parry a reaction?
Hold on. Is he going to parry? No, he'll take this hit.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. He'll take this
All
hit.
right. Okay, that is. That's 8 points of damage for the first hit.
Cool. 8 points for the first hit. Roll your second hit.
Okay, that is a. Hang on. That's a 22 to hit on the second.
Now he'll parry.
Okay.
So that misses.
But isn't parry a reaction? That's the
It
thing.
is.
Yeah, he's already used his reaction to parry.
He
the
has
attack
reactive.
earlier. Yeah.
He has reactive. So he can take a reaction on every turn in combat.
He can do what?
He can take
That
a
seems a
reaction.
bit bullshit, to be
He
honest.
can take a reaction on every turn in combat.
That's.
It's a feat.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
Why don't I have that?
It's a feat.
Jeez.
So So you could just parry my shots every time, like,
Yeah.
even if I... Alright, well, I'm not fighting him. It's not fair.
But
Once he's taken his reaction, once he's taken it on that turn, he can't use it again.
Alright, well, I'm going to take another swing at him then.
Oh no, because that's what would make it overpowered.
So
Yeah.
so you're using your action your no, because you have your hasted
hasted
action.
action.
So
Yeah, I have
you're using
haste.
yeah, okay.
Yeah. Okay, that is a... That's a 19.
That hits. Roll damage.
And that's... Hang on. That's 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. Cool.
Yeah. I bring my sword up, I smash it down for the first hit, and for the second hit, I want to smash him in the face with my shield.
Nice. Cool.
That's what I'm
Is that your turn?
Yep. That's it. This yep. Get this guy down first, and I'll deal.
Okay.
Deal with everything
Marina.
else.
Cool. Who am I standing next to? I am next to Hubert, John, and Maris. Maris, you're a ranged fighter, aren't you?
Works for me.
Usually. Cool. I am going to reach across and grab Maris,
Okay.
and I am going to dimension door us all the way to there.
Nice.
So we both appear there, and that is pretty much yeah, that's pretty much everything that I can do.
Okay.
So
Marina, now it is Kez's turn. Kez will Misty Step to get the fuck away from this guy. He will Misty Step there. At which point, so that was his bonus action. He will just shoot him with his longbow. Yeah. Which will hit. It does, but it's magical. So he takes. Kez's arrow seems to bury into this thing, but it doesn't hurt him as much as perhaps expected from Kez's magic bow. Back to the top of the combat round, it's its go. And it's pissed. So as its action, it will take a swipe at you, John.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it will take a swipe at John and 2 swipes at Hubert. So the swipe on John first. Does a 26 hit you?
Yes, it does.
You take you take 11 points of slashing damage.
Ooh.
And now
Okay.
the 2 swipes on Hubert.
the first one he gets a natural 2.
Okay.
Okay. So that would be that would only be a 11 to hit, which I can guess it doesn't hit Hubert.
No.
Okay, the second one. That's a natural 20. Sure. So.
Okay.
Sorry, Hubert, I tried.
Oh no, that's okay. So that is. That's 30 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And then he's going to bonus action. No, actually, he's not going to bonus action do that. As Hubert is quite a good fight and he enjoys a fight. And he wants to take Hubert on in manly combat. So that will be his turn. Hubert.
Yes.
Before you take your turn, can you make me a wisdom saving throw?
I knew this was going to happen.
Honest to God, it might be better if you.
Yeah, it would be better.
Feel it.
10.
10. As this thing takes 2 swipes at you, the first one missing, the second one burying deep into your shoulder blade, the blood running down your chest. You take a deep breath and heave its almost chipped blade out of you. And as you do so, you get close to it, and as you take that breath in, the smell of blood just fills your nose. And you look around and you see the damage it's caused to some of your friends, and you see the damage it's caused to you, and that anger just clouds your vision. And you start to see the ghostly specters of your ancestors begin to appear. And you try to fight it, but it just takes hold of you, and you go into a blinding rage.
Okay. So just so you know, because when we leveled up, you said I could change the type of.
Yes. No, you're now. Yeah. No, you are. You're.
So I have Divine Fury.
You have Divine Fury now. Yes, because I said you could do that. I did. You're right. So the ghostly ancestors don't appear. I forgot you were a divine barbarian. Yes.
Okay. So it's been so long since I've raged.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking up what Divine Fury does now.
It's extra 1d6 plus 3 damage for the first thing I hit in combat on that turn.
Nice.
And then you also get your rage bonus to damage as well, don't you?
It is I don't know what that is.
I can find it for you.
Right. So I will.
Rage damage is +2.
Okay. Excellent. So I'm raging, and I'm going to go with my great axe at him.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Oh my God! Yes.
Yeah. Do it.
Okay. So
Dry hair.
That's all dice that double as well. So your
so that is
rage dice doubles as
okay.
well.
1, 2.
You get 3 d12, don't you, and then 2 d6.
Okay, let's see if we could do this.
Okay, so that is add up the great axe damage first.
Well, first of all, it's not that much all in. So, and also we need to subtract some things.
So 14.
It didn't give me all of them, did it? Oh yeah,
20,
14.
25.
But then we've got to subtract, because the bonus is only for 1, right?
No, the bonus is for the whole thing.
Oh right, okay, fine.
So it's 14,
11.
25,
30.
46.
31 points of slashing. No. 33 points of slashing damage from your great axe.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, 33 points of damage from the great axe.
And then the Divine Fury is radiant damage, so
12 points.
So it's,
that'll be full.
No, I think it's 9 because it's added the +3.
Yes, that's
to
what I
both.
was trying to say. Yeah.
So it should be 9 radiant.
9. Yeah.
9. Okay. Weirdly, as you strike down, there is a clap of thunder, and this blinding light as your axe hits, as if from somewhere, some divine force is giving you extra strength, and there is almost an explosion. And as sort of the small amount of smoke clears, you just see this thing. It's kind of like holding your great axe, and it just wrenches it out. And you see a few scorch marks across its flesh from the divine smite. Divine smite, divine fury, but not as much as you were expecting. It seems, whatever this thing is, it seems resistant to magic.
I don't think that Hubert would put 2 and 2 together, to be honest. Because the Divine Fury is brand new for him anyway.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
He'd be like, what just happened?
Cool. So that is Hubert's turn. Marisk.
How do we get ahead?
You
Oh,
just
no.
heard a, you
No,
just
no,
heard
no. Sorry, I that was my first go.
Oh, of course, you get an extra, you get another attack.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting that the martial classes have 2 attacks.
Only 16.
He will parry that.
Yeah.
Marisk, now it is your turn.
Right. Bit of distance, that's more like it. I'll get the crossbow out, get one of the explosive bolts, and scrape tip down my arm and do right at the dawn. So I take 3 points of damage for doing that. And I now do an extra 1d6 radiant damage with every shot from the crossbow.
Okay.
And I'm going to take out the guy on the one there.
Okay.
Yep.
Go for it.
So this is an explosive bolt, so that's 16 to hit.
That hits.
So that is 8 plus 4 is 12 points of damage.
He's dead. He's
I
dead.
look at the crossbow and go, bloody hell.
He is dead.
I switch to the next one, the one on the other side.
Okay.
And same thing again. 19, that's 26 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And I rolled a 3, that's 7 points of damage.
7
Plus
points
the
of damage.
explosive, that's another 2 points of damage.
That's 9.
Plus the radiant, there's another 4 points of damage.
Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. You just one-shot these two guys. There is an explosion and a shot of radiant energy, and there is nothing but smoking corpses.
Now we're cooking. Let's get these fuckers.
Okay.
Frey.
Well, I can help with this. Oh, look at the cute little cultists coming closer for me to fireball them. The 4 by the door, please.
Okay. They will make dexterity saving throw.
Up there.
I would help out to put it through the dice tower, not next to the dice tower.
This cultist rolled a natural 20, so saves. That cultist definitely fails. This cultist.
Considering how many hit points they get, I think these rolls are probably redundant.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Safe.
What's your save DC?
15.
15. Yeah, no, he fails. And so does he fail. So one of them passes.
What's 17 plus 16?
I don't know.
Irrelevant.
What?
but
Yeah,
like-
irrelevant is the
Oh.
answer. What's half of 17 plus 16 is the better?
17 plus 16 would
16
be
and a half.
33.
So half of that would be
16?
16, 16,
16.
rounded down.
Yeah, no, they're all dead. They're all dead. Boom, 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 boom. There is an explosion, and 4 more smoking corpses appear.
I feel I should just shout out, "Booyah!"
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
And
It is now the turn of the guards.
Just shut them up.
which ones?
Is the warehouse made of wood? The warehouse is made of stone.
Oh.
They quite these guys are going to try and run away.
Probably wise.
15, 16.
Why do you never let me burn down warehouses anymore?
Because last time you did, you started a war.
Accelerated the war.
Yeah. So that is their turn as they are running away from you guys. John,
Yes.
it is your turn.
John is gonna take another few blows at this guy, the big guy in the middle.
Cool. Go for it.
Step sideways.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Gonna roll for the damage.
Oh no, you've got to roll to hit it first.
That's what I meant. Roll to hit it. Okay. Oh, hang on. That's good. Hang on. That's a 26.
That hits.
Hey, D6. And that's 6 points of damage.
Cool. 6 points of damage.
I'm gonna roll for my second hit.
Do it.
That's 23.
Yeah, no, that hits.
And that's... And that's 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. Okay, are you going for a third hit with your hasted action?
I'm going to go for a third hit, yeah.
Go for it.
Does a 16 hit?
He will parry that.
Okay.
So no, it doesn't.
Alright.
Cool. This guy's starting to look hurt.
Good.
Marina.
Okay. Well, these two are running away, so I think Marina's just gonna firebolt this guy down here.
Okay. Roll to firebolt.
She takes out her new magic wand and rolls. Oh, very well. That's a 26.
That hits. Roll damage.
Oh, 2.
2.
I rolled 2 ones.
He looks singed. He has some singed clothing. Okay, now it is the turn of Kez. And I clicked off Kez's character sheet, so I don't know what he can do. Let me find it again. Ah, here it is. He will... Yeah, he will Hunter's Mark the... Yeah, he will Hunter's Mark the big guy. So... Kez has ye old Hunter's Mark on him. And then he will try to hit him twice. The first hit... Yeah, okay, yeah. The first one will hit for... Take 5 points of damage. And the second one will also hit for 3 points of damage. Okay, he's starting to look a little rough. And it is now his turn. He is going to, as a free action, look back and point at the guards and just go, "Don't leave. Fight!" And see if he can intimidate them. No! Cool. They are more scared of you than they are of the giant blood monster.
I take that as a win. You know.
And then he will continue to fight Hubert and John, because you guys are good fighting things and he likes you. So actually no, he's going to take a hit against each of you, both Free, John and Hubert.
I was a little offended that I blew up half his army.
So yeah, you cast a spell and you're next to him and he doesn't like that. So yeah, he's going to take the first hit against Free for an 18.
Yes, that hits. But which one of it? I forgot how mirror image works.
No, he hits you even with mirror image.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yep, he has true sight.
Oh, bollocks. Well, I wish I knew that earlier.
So yeah, no, he hits you for 9 points of damage.
I can live with that.
It's not nearly as bad as he can do. So
then John,
he gets a 9.
He gets a 9. Okay, so that's an 18 on John, which misses.
His sword bounces off my armor.
Cool. And finally, Hubert. For another 18.
Yes, that hits.
For 17 points of slashing damage.
Which would be halved because of rage.
Which will be halved because of rage.
To 8.
Yes. That is his turn. Hubert, you are next.
Okay. Right, so I am just gonna slash away at him.
Cool, go for it.
So I'm just gonna do both the attacks.
Okay. The first one misses, and the second one also misses.
Yeah. The end.
Yes, sorry.
That's all I can do.
Marisk.
How far are we? Range 5, 10, 15. 80 feet. My range is 80 feet is my range. He is exactly on my range.
Would you like to attack him?
Yeah, I'm going for him.
Okay, cool. Is your weapon magical? Your crossbow?
It is not magical, no.
Okay, that's good to know.
But it's got an explosive bolt on it at the moment.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I just needed to know if it was magical or not.
So that's a 20.
A 20 hits.
So this is 1d8 plus 4. That's 11 points of piercing damage.
11 points of piercing damage.
Plus 3 points of explosive damage. Plus 6 points of radiant damage.
Ooh. The explosive damage and the radiant damage don't seem to do as much as you think.
Okay.
It seems that he has some sort of resistance to both fire and spells.
Okay. So they halved or
Fantastic.
1 and 3 or
He looks like he's taken some damage from them, but not as much as you
Okay.
thought.
so that's the first hit.
Yeah.
Fire again. 22.
22 hits.
That's 12 points of piercing damage. 5 points of explosive damage. And 5 points of radiant damage.
Okay, he is looking very, very hurt. Frey.
Well, I'm getting the vibe that my combination of fire and spells as like my trademark fighting style might not be effective against this guy. So
You can try.
No, I'm gonna stick with the tried and true little niche of mine in this fight, which is killing these cultist plebs.
Killing the ads.
And what can I do? How many sorcery points do I have left? Okay, I'm gonna cast second level ice knife and twin it to hit both of them.
Okay. I believe, yeah, go roll for the attack.
Okay, so one gets a 23
That
and
hits.
one gets an 11.
The 11 misses.
Okay. So what's that? 1d10 damage on the one that hits, which is 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage.
Points of piercing damage, and then the shards both explode. So they
I believe they only go 5 feet.
They do, but don't they hit the ones that they were fired at?
Yeah, they do. So they both have to make dexterity saving throws.
Yes, please. It's more
Uh,
fun when they're right next to each other, but this will still work.
one of them rolled a 13, which misses,
That's
which
a miss.
fails. And the other one rolled a 6. Hold on.
That definitely.
No, a 5. So even
That's
worse.
even worse. Okay, so it's 2d6 plus another d6 for being the level above first. So, do I roll these separately?
No, just roll 3d6.
No, I just meant, do I need to roll 3d6?
Oh, no, just roll it for. They'll both take the same amount of damage.
Okay, that's 6 points of cold damage.
6 points of cold damage. That one is dead.
Uh,
This one is very, very hurt.
Popsicle cultist.
Yeah, this one, yeah, the one that was there just kind of freezes in place and turns into a bit of popsicle. There is ice across the floor. That is a phrase. It is now the turn of the guard. And
Guard singular.
yeah, guard. 55. John, you get an opportunity attack if you want. As the
yes,
guard,
please.
As the guard runs past you.
Yeah, go on then.
Okay, roll to hit him.
Does a 15 hit him?
A 15 misses.
Damn.
he starts to run away. Cool. So that is the guard's turn. John, it is your turn.
All right, back to my turn. I'm gonna take more shots against it.
Okay.
Whatever it is. So here we go. Okay. Let's see. Does a 23 hit it?
A 23 does hit it, yes.
Okay, cool. Roll.
Finish
Yeah,
this.
went down.
Finish this fucker off, John. Come on.
God, I hope so. Okay, that is 5 points of damage.
Okay, 5 points. He still looks up. Roll
I'm
again.
gonna roll again.
Are you doing Are you doing another attack after this one on it?
I'm gonna do another 2 and use my action surge.
Okay. Okay. So what was that one?
Oh, that was a 19.
He's gonna parry that one.
Okay. The next one is 27.
That hits. Roll damage.
That's 10 points of damage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna roll for my final one.
Okay.
And that is a dirty 20.
Yeah, no dirty 20 hits.
That is another 10 points of damage.
Another 10 points of damage. Okay.
Is he dead?
He looks hurt. There's blood.
How is he still fucking standing?
There is blood streaking off him.
There's
He-
two barbarian
He has this huge grin on his face. Sort of, you see blood like trickling out of his mouth now, and he's just he's standing there. Just, this is a good fight.
When John is finished, he's just gonna go, "Oh Jesus! Why won't you just fucking die? Oh Jesus Christ!"
Who's Jesus?
A figment of my imagination. I thought of it when I was drunk.
You probably just upset a lot of people with that comment.
Sure.
Yeah, I
Marina.
apologize.
God damn it. Oh. Yeah, I don't think she's got much that she can do against the big guy, so I think she's just going to try and snipe this last,
Okay,
this last cultist with another firebolt.
cool. Go for it.
So,
I've converted you to the ways of fire.
it's an 18.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. Actually, Marina always had firebolt. That was...
I know, she just didn't use it.
No, she was just using other stuff. 13 points of damage.
He's dead.
Cool.
Jesus.
It is now Kez's turn, and he will take 2 attacks on the thing, and rolls poorly. Kez, I'm disappointed in you.
God damn it.
Okay.
Back to the top of the combat round.
Oh, no, it's
is-
him!
It's his turn.
Not fucking dead yet.
No, he's not.
I should have shot the guy. I should have shot him.
Was that the first person Marina ever murdered?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
Marina's
never
got a kill.
She's never killed a person before. It's always been like monsters and animals.
Yeah, like somebody that Marina has legitimately killed. Yeah, he's going to take his 3 attacks against the 3 people closest to him. Because he likes these 3 people. There.
Yeah, you like him. Ew, I
So
win.
the one on you 3 is a 24.
Can I pretend that doesn't hit?
Go to your
I'm-
happy place.
I mean, you can say it doesn't hit. I won't believe you.
It doesn't hit. It definitely doesn't hit.
Well, you see, I don't believe you, and you take 10 points of slashing
Damn.
damage.
Cunning plan.
John,
Yeah.
I was about to get very excited and say that's a natural 20, but you're wearing
Adamantine
adamantine armor,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah,
immune to
I am.
critical hit damage. So
Yes, it is.
that's just a 29 to hit, which even with your BS AC hits.
It is the BSAC, and yes, that does hit.
Oh, Feargus, are you getting annoyed about a fighter character with a ridiculously high AC and an adamantine armor full plate?
No, I know this is karma.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. Helena gets thrown through a
How
lot of
much you-
things. Ooh, that's quite chunky. That's,
Oh dear, how chunky.
If my brain could do math, I would tell you.
Okay.
16 points of slashing damage.
Just 16. All right.
I mean, that's chunky for this guy.
Yeah.
And finally, Hubert. That is a that is a 26 to hit,
Oh yes, that does hit.
or for 16 points of slashing damage.
Half
Okay.
to 8.
Half to 8, yes. And Hubert, it is your turn.
Okay, I
Get him,
will.
Get him.
Yeah, I will go with my great
Great
axe.
axe.
Like I am just screaming this whole
Yeah,
time.
cool.
Ah!
Make an attack.
The first one is 19.
He will parry that.
Okay.
Can he stop?
The second one was 11.
That misses, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Marisk, it is your turn.
I was switching back to regular bolts. Or unload 2 more shots in.
Okay,
19 plus 7, 26.
that hits. Roll damage.
1d8 plus 4 is that's 8 points of piercing damage.
Marisk, how do you want to do this?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
God's dead.
No magic, no fire.
I'll just aim the last bolt at the base of its neck so it comes out its mouth.
Okay.
Does it hit Hubert on the way out?
Hubert, as you're looking at this thing, suddenly a bolt comes through its neck and a splatter of hot red blood just kind of coats you as this thing kind of looks at you, goes, smiles, and kind of croaks out a good fight. Blood taken. And keels over, and all kind of 7 feet of it just collapses to the floor.
Does it do I have to like make
Can you
some
make a
sort of
wisdom
deck-
saving throw?
I was gonna say like as a deck save to like not be like crushed by him.
No, he kind of falls like sideways.
Oh, okay. And I okay.
And I
let's
need you
do-
to make a wisdom saving throw.
I am covered in blood.
I'm gonna start backing away.
I'm also going to
Oh,
start backing
18.
away.
18.
Guys, that's good.
As the body kind of falls to the floor,
You just see Maris standing behind you with a crossbow.
you get a sense of enormous relief. And for the first time, as you come out of your rage state, you don't feel that horrible guilt. You just feel like you. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, so I just take a deep breath. And like just start wiping the blood off my great axe.
As you do that, you get, for a brief moment, as you kind of exhale, a smell of daisies and summer flowers. And then it's just gone again, and it's the usual kind of after battle viscera. Yeah, what are you guys doing now?
Let's go.
Yeah, well, that was fun.
Yeah,
Let's finish the job.
Drag him and his stuff in here quickly and block the door in case anyone comes.
Okay.
Because the giant blood
Alright.
spatter is so
So Hubert will start pulling the thing in.
Okay.
I'll run up and help.
I'll help.
Pull
He
the crossbow
is-
bolt back out.
He is heavy. The body is like 7 feet tall, and it's muscle and it's just all muscle. So it is, it's
I'll
very
search
heavy.
what little he's wearing as well.
Yeah.
Okay. He doesn't appear to be. He doesn't appear to have anything on him apart from
What-
his sword,
Yeah.
which looks nasty. It's sort of this enormous, kind of great sword that's chipped and gnarled and twisted.
That might have some magical properties. We should keep hold of that, and I can check it later.
Any good for you, Hubert?
Hubert, no use sword. And he'll motion to John.
This is a bigger sword than what John usually uses, but it could work. Hubert, you could be really good with this sword as well.
Think you should use it. My sword suits me quite well.
Hubert may try.
We'll see what it does later on, and then if we think it's a really good match for you, we'll give it to you, and if we think it's a good match for John, we'll give it to John.
See what happens. Anyway.
Yes, let's go. Let's run up north into this door.
Okay.
Someone else go first.
So,
I'm not sure if John should go first this time because he's got 40 hit points left.
That is almost double what Marina has.
Oh,
at the moment, so-
Hubert has less than that. Hubert has 29 left.
Oh,
John will go first because he
Ow.
has a considerable amount of hit points left.
Kez, maybe some healing on Hubert.
yeah, Kez will cast Cure Wounds on Hubert. So Hubert, you heal. You heal 9 points of heals. You heal 9 points.
Okay.
Really proud of you, Hubert. You got angry like you do sometimes, but you didn't lose control.
Hubert, no go to dark place. And he shrugs.
That's really great. I hope that means that things are going to be better for you now. All right. Let's finish this.
So you open the door, and before you is a tunnel, like a cave tunnel. It seems to stretch on into the mountain.
Is it lit at all? Is there a torch?
There are a few torches on the wall that kind of light it a bit.
Right. Crossbow in hand. I'll follow down with Kez in front as well.
Okay, Kez will lead. Kez will kind of take a bit of point. And the tunnel leads about 40 feet or so before it begins to descend slowly at a gradual angle. Down, 15 feet, 30, 40 feet, after about 50 feet or so, the tunnel abruptly kind of levels out, and you enter a well-lit, smooth stone chamber. There appears to be a spiral staircase at the far end that seems to continue downwards, kind of like. Yeah. Apart from that, it looks to be like just a plain walled chamber. When Kez, because Kez is leading the way, reaches sort of the doorway that leads to the staircase, he kind of bounces off it as if an invisible wall blocks his passageway. He's kind of like, there appears to be a wall here that is invisible.
The thing we got to make that go away?
Oh, man.
So the wall is... Sorry, for what he says, what was that?
So it's kind of like an invisible like wall of force.
No, I don't have anything that can take that down.
Is there any obvious source for it?
You can make an investigation check.
Yeah, let's...
There's a generator behind the wall. I can possibly teleport behind. Natural 20 plus 5, I think. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. You don't see anything that looks like it generates this wall of force. Though you do notice above the doorway, there seems to be some writing in a language that you don't understand, but you recognize to be the abyssal language that you've been seeing around some of these cult lairs.
All right, let's maybe settle in for 10 minutes. And Marina would take her book out and do a ritual comprehend language.
Okay. As you finish, the words kind of, the letters and the words shimmer, and you are able to comprehend them. And the phrase reads, I am the beginning of the end and the end of the before.
The beginning of the end and the end of the before.
Is that a riddle? Is that a...
The calamity? The calamity?
The
end of the before would have been the calamity, and if this is the beginning of the end, we know they're trying to bring about some kind of apocalyptic event.
Nothing appears to happen.
Maris, think I'm gonna try something. I'll stand there and I'll concentrate from it and start to shimmer. And I'm going to ethereal step and see if I can step through where the plane shift.
You're plane shifting?
Yep, I'm plane shift. Start. If you aren't incapacitated, you can choose to magically step into the veil between the planes. You can move through other creatures, objects as if they were difficult terrain, as well as see and affect creatures and objects on the ethereal plane.
Okay, hold on.
What does this look like to us?
Before Okay, that's what I wanted to check. So, Maris, you kind of shift your form into the ethereal plane. And you see blocking the doorway is a wall. And you try to step through it, but it blocks your path as well. So the rest of you guys, you see Maris kind of shake, and then it almost looks like multiple copies of him seem to like appear in like ghostly forms before they all coalesce and he vanishes.
Okay, Frey points at the last location where he was and just goes, okay, guys, Maris a witch.
Frey, you and I can do way crazier stuff than that.
Yes, but he's not supposed to be able to do that.
He does blood magic. He does all sorts of crazy shit all the time.
Okay, well, I've been in deep denial for like a year and a half.
Is
okay.
As I'm there, I'll look around and see if I can see any other means of activating this wall in the ethereal plane.
Make me a perception check. John, you want to say something?
I was going to say, is the answer water?
Nothing happens.
Beginning. Oh, okay, all right.
We know there's an answer.
Nothing seems to happen. You assume there's an answer to the question.
So 17.
17. You don't see anything. You do kind of see a few like. The room is a bit like technicolored in your view. There are kind of like weird shapes on the walls. You see a few weird little glowing things. But nothing that looks like it's nothing that looks like it is it activates or deactivates this wall.
I'll shift back onto our plane.
Okay. Marisk reappears.
Whilst Marisk has been doing all that, can I have sat down again and done another ritual, and I just want to do a detect magic?
Okay. You detect the wall of force and the two walls either side of you are magic.
What school?
I will tell you what school. They are conjuration.
Walls? Marina will go up and touch one of the walls.
It's solid.
Conjuration. What on earth is going on with this thing? Okay, we might have to hang tight a little bit more. Other people can attempt to do things whilst this is all going on, but Marina's going to sit down for another 10 minutes and try and identify this conjuration magic.
Okay. You you spend okay, you start to spend 10 minutes. Does anybody else want to try something?
Hubert's gonna run up to it with his axe and hit it.
Okay, you bounce off the wall of force. There's a small explosion of sparks, and you just run into it.
Oh, Hubert.
Yep.
Is it a coincidence the riddle rhymes with the name of the cult? Like, I feel like this is beginning and end of a...
The phrase is, I am the end of the beginning. I'm the beginning of the end and the end of the before.
And then some weird poetic thing that ends with the children of four.
Say the children of four. I'll say it to the...
Nothing happens.
Well, that was disappointing.
And then the room begins to shake.
Oh.
And Marina, your 10 minutes is interrupted as 6 giant spiders appear in the room. And I need everybody to roll initiative again.
Okay.
Okay.
I will just note before we start jumping into another combat here first that it is 10 to 11.
Yes. This we will pick back up here. Actually, this will be where we jump off from next session. So we will leave it there with the 6 giant spiders appearing in the room that you are in, and we'll start next session by rolling initiative.
Cool.
Oh, good.
Spiders. Why did it have to be
Because-
spiders?
Why couldn't it be 6 giant butterflies?
Because where's the fun in that? I like 6 giant spiders.
And
I mean, to be
stick
fair-
Harry Potter in it.
And also, it will give you guys a week to think of the answer to the riddle.
Yeah.
I figured it out. I figured out the riddle.
Well, it's too late now. The giant spiders are in the room and you have to fight them. But maybe after you fought the
Can
giant
I
spiders.
just guess anyway?
No,
Ah.
because the session's over.
Oh.
Oh.
I think I've just figured it out as well.
Yeah, I think I figured it out.
Message me and I'll tell you.
Put
if
it in
you're
the
right.
Discord.
Yeah, no, message me
Alright.
privately, and I'll tell.
I'm gonna message you now.
Okay.
We're all gonna look at.
Maybe.
Sorry?
I'll tell you. I'll tell you after.
So that's a yes.
I figured it out then. Yeah. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, you got. Yeah. Both Marisk and John have figured it out.
Yes.
What the hell am I missing?
I have no idea.
Don't say. Don't
No.
wait till next week.
I've
But
forgotten
yes,
it by then.
until next week.
know.
I hope you guys have a lovely evening. And we'll see you. Yeah, we'll see you next Friday. Bye.
No,
Thanks,
people.
guys. Bye.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.